show tonight. I'm honored to be here at the Ozark Mountain Music Festival. There's a whole lot of Ozark going on, but you know, it's going to be a fun hour. The Ozark Goodness Music Show consists of some original songs about the area. Also going to play some cover songs. Most of it relates to the area. We have some songs where you can participate. I like to woo. Woo! So if you want to woo, we got a song where we woo, but you can woo anytime you want. I built a stage in my backyard just a couple years ago. And when you build a stage in your backyard and you sit on that backyard trying to write songs, eventually you write a song about that stage in your backyard. So I did that and I called it Stage Song. So this is my stage song about my stage in my backyard. I'm out here counting chickens like I always do. Treat them right and they might leave an egg for you. Let them roam and go and they might live 10 years or so. It's all in how you give. Sing a song and dance some too. This verse is here for you. Cut a rug, reach you to bug. This tune jumped off the page. Left up on this here stage that we built just for fun. It's a great day to see, gonna make history. Skip a rock and have all night. Take a walk around town, do dance blue hair crown. Wish mom to start a birthday cake. Thank you. So, you know, in life it's good to have people around you, and it's good to have, be there for people to lean on you, and good to have people to lean on. I like to have a circle of friends, and, you know, sometimes that circle fluctuates throughout life. But, you know, this song's kind of about different stages of life, and it's also about what your parents tell you while you're growing up. This one's called Circle of Friends. Growing up young, you didn't care all day. You were skipping class, barreling hay. You picked up some friends along the way to keep the fun growing. My name is JP and that there is AB, and people's names, they always escape me. Give me your nickname and just maybe we'll get along just fine. We started running around with a different group. We were doing shady things on my apartment stoop. Got caught up in a real bad loop, and I wish it turned out a little different. People say you are your friends. Parents say don't hang around with him. He's a bad influence on you. The truth is it goes the other way too. comes around and time is short. There's only so many emotions you can't support. Friends come and go without a report. And some really find the groove. Lincoln's babies and a dog and a cat. You never really know just where you were at. You try to keep track of your favorite hat. You love every minute. And when your job gets hectic and your kids get older, things fall apart when someone gets bolder. Turn into a mindless soldier, marching to the sun. People say you are your friends. Parents say you should hang around with him. He's a good support for you. The truth is it goes the other way too. Well, suddenly you're at where you're at without a plan. Sometimes you feel like less of a man. Thinking of traveling, you're in a van, and you should so the world can see you. You're the oldest in your family. Care about life, I'll be lazily. Never forgot love or humility. All along the way. Never know quite how it will end. The letter from the future you didn't send. Just be glad that the circle of friends never rolls away. Parents say you are your friends. Parents, you wish they could talk again. They meant the world to you. The truth is it goes the other way too. Alright. It goes on and on and on and on. It don't stop. Thank you. All right, so I mentioned, we like the Ozarks here, and I'm from the River Valley areas where I live now in Arkansas, so we're kind of the southern part of the Ozark region there. And just like you do here, in a lot, just like other parts of the Ozarks, we've got a lot of rivers to float. And one of the rivers, I was talking with someone earlier, we have the Mulberry River. And the Mulberry River starts out as a creek, and you can float it in an inner tube or kayak or raft or whatever you want to. And if you keep going down the Mulberry, you end up in the Arkansas River. And the Arkansas is a little more rowdy, but if you still want to take your inner tube to the Arkansas from the Mulberry, you could get there. And if you really wanted to keep going, you could get to the Mississippi, and then you could go on down to New Orleans. And I always thought that'd be fun to do. I don't know about an inner tube, but I think it'd be fun. And so I haven't done it, but this is kind of what I think it might be like for a river rat trying to do that. So this one's called River Rat. I'm heading down Mulberry to see what I can see. I ain't got no fish on my line. I'm heading down waterfall and I ain't got no care at all. I'm soaking up the sunshine. I'm heading down to the south, I got a tailwind from your mouth. It's easy come and easy go. I'm as free as a bird in a tree, and these frogs that keep croaking at me, we enjoy the finest things in life. I'm heading down Mulberry, I know where I'm gonna be. It's New Orleans via Mississippi. Like a river rat on a raft, I never think about the past. I'm looking for my next meal. Ain't got no friend with me, I'll find one between me and the sea, and maybe she will look my way. I'll find a cave in the rain and muddy water shine to ease my pain. Big Easy's just around the bend. I'm heading down to Mulberry, it's the last trip for me, it'll be my favorite memory. Arkansas is where it started it all, and send me a postcard in the fall, cause Ozarks are always on my mind. I mentioned earlier in the intro there that we're going to have some crowd participation, and I like to woo when I go to concerts and sporting events, sometimes you just get moved to that, and woo, yeah, there we go. And so, we were at a concert one time, and the person next to us had a koozie, and it had the word wooing and a circle around it and a line slashed through it. And like, no wooing, And we're next to this person this whole concert, and we didn't know what to do. We were backed in a corner, But we talked to him, and it turns out it was just a joke. And so we wooed a whole bunch that night. Like, it was extra wooing that night. So I thought, I wanted a platform to woo if you are so inclined, But basically, this song is, it's about like enjoying the past, and I love heritage and history and all that stuff, and family history and stuff, but I try not to live in it. Sometimes I feel like I get caught up in the past, So this is one of those songs to kind of keep moving forward, just kind of what the words are about. But really, I just wanted to woo some. So you'll see when I woo, and you can do it when I do. You can do it anytime you want to woo. I don't forget. Love it. There we go. Perfect. Sometimes I feel like the good old days are gone. There's no more good music, I can't write a new song. Everything has been said the best way that I can. No more good property, they bought up all the land. Just about then, it occurs to me I ain't sitting around and talking about how things used to be. Then I will let my free flag fly. I grow my beard out long and gray, it gets really wide. Blame a lot of things on the head, on my chin. Makes me feel rough like the good old days again. Just about then, it occurs to me I can sit around and recreate things that used to be. I see the best musicians to ever grace the stage. I like to see them live no matter what their age. I get older, they pass on, I think that is gone. Then comes along Billy Strings and revamp their songs. Just about then, it occurs to me I ain't sitting around repeating for the things that used to be. Point in life like I've been told. I've had this shirt longer than my kids are old. And they ain't no babies, they have babies of their own. I think about the days when they all lived at home. Just about then, it occurs to me I ain't wasting time wishing for the things that used to be. Know that I can love the past, you just can't live in it cause it will never last. The days they go by, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the peak. Just about then, it occurs to me I can sit around and wait for things to come to me. Thank you. Get one of these.
Thank you, dude.
Oh, it was cold when I came down here.
You get a 25, 98-degree view.
So I have a friend that calls me and texts me, and I work with him, so we have a lot of conversation, and it just got to where he would call me or text me when I was doing something, and I just couldn't talk, and so I'd always text him back, holler back in 5 or call you back in 5, and it happened a whole bunch to him, nothing personal, and so he said, you ought to write a song about back in 5, and I thought, well, I'll put that on the shelf, because when people ask you to write a song, they want it to be like the best song ever, and so it's a lot of pressure, so you just kind of hang it up a little bit. And we had an ice storm last winter, I believe it was, and we were getting ice and thunder snow. Jim Cantori would have been excited. So we had a lot of snow, a lot of ice, and we were getting so much snow and ice that the little trees were starting to bend down. And you know, when that happens, you're about to lose electricity, for one thing, so you better charge your cell phone, right? You know? And but the other thing is, it also sparked the song. For some reason, I was standing there watching that on the stage, and I thought, back in 5, you know, in an ice storm, you can't call someone back. And then I just kind of started thinking of reasons why you couldn't answer the phone when someone calls. And, you know, there's a lot of reasons, and these are just some examples. This one's called Back in 5. The trees point down where they used to point up to the sky. I could tell you how it happened, but I could not tell you why. The ground is a white glow covered from the thunder of snow. I'll call you back in 5, I gotta go. Work just called and said that I gotta come in. There's a big old fire out there in the forest again. Seems like it happens more like this every day. I told him I'd call you back in 5, I got a song to play. There's a woman I've loved since starting my Arkansas time. Takes care of me no matter my state of mind. I'll keep her by my side until the day that I die. I call you back in 5, she just winked her eye. We raised 3 kids and I could not be more proud. Song and I will sing it out loud. My parents say that's how it goes, and now I see. I'll call you back in 5, I got somewhere to be. There's a girl back home who really loves to dance. I'll be her partner every time I get the chance. She's a 3-year-old who's teaching me how to have fun. I call you back in 5, I gotta run. I'm out with my friends and I ain't seen in a while. Hello friends, see y'all back in town, sure makes me smile. I wish the time with y'all would never end. I'll tell them I call them back in 5 or maybe 10. All these interactions that make up life. From the friend I barely know, my mom or my wife. I hope you see the takeaway from all of this hollering. I'll call you back in 5, but please keep calling. Thank you. So we're going to continue on with the Ozark theme, you know, and again, I talked about history of how I like it, and then, you know, in this instance, just kind of bringing some of the stuff up that happened back in the day in this area. So this one is called Ozark Chill. 487 feet high. Don't sound like much, but it's next to the sky. Coast is just the same from here. And the rivers and mountains are so near. We'll look all around, oh, tonight. Take yourself quaintly, John. Hills on mountains, our stories and homes. That's kind of stuff that you do. Bum, 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 choo, choo, bum. Choo, 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 bum. 1881, just James and outlaws on the run. They were the baddest men around. You cross them, you won't be found. They stomped through the hills, hide in the caves. They could stay awake for days. Together they were trouble, they would kill their own. That's the kind of stuff that you do. Bow, 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 choo, choo, bow. Choo, 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 bow. 72830. It's a hollow ground you ought to know. It's full of rich history. It happened before you and me. The river was a road of the living goods. Brother Hall, brother out in the woods. The trail of tears was sad unknown. That's got stuff that you do. Bow, 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 choo, choo, bow. Choo, 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 with the river, choo, choo, bow. They say I'm 525 months old. At least that's what I've been told. This place it means so much to me. I only came here for the trees. Do what you can with what you got. That wildfire still be caught. Love you if you'll never be alone. That's kind of stuff that you do. Bum, 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 choo, choo, bum. Choo, 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 with a bit, choo, choo, bum. All right. So this one came about around New Year's Eve going into 2021. And, you know, that's the year that everything kind of changed. I mean, everybody knows. But we're big Kansas City Chiefs fans, and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl early in 2020. So we actually went up to the parade in Kansas City, and we had a good time, and everybody likes to say that was normal back then, right? So it was normal at the parade when some drunk guy got in the parade route and drove a high speed with a whole bunch of police officers chasing him through the parade route. So it was normal back then, you know? And so then everything kind of changed, you know? And so this is kind of about treating every day like it's New Year's Eve. We all have hope for the next day. On New Year's Eve and hope for the year. So if we kind of were like that all the time, you know, maybe we'd be happy. It's also about Snoop Dogg. We went to see Snoop Dogg, and it was a lot of fun. We were dancing, and like they would tell us what to do a lot, like put your hands in the air, you know, and then they'd ask a lot of questions, like what time is it, and where are all my gangsters at, you know, and like it was a pop quiz, you know, and I was trying to keep up with everything, but I had a good time, and while we were doing it, I was like, they're really successful, and maybe I should tell you guys what to do. That might be the key to being successful. I don't know. So I thought I'd try it, and so I thought maybe I should have a song where I tell you what to do, and then I realized that this is a song I already had, and I tell you what to do in it. It's not real hard, and you don't have to do it. You don't even have to have a cup, really. But I say in it, I'll raise your cup. So if you want to raise your cup, you can, or act like it. But if you don't want to, that's fine, because I didn't always know where the gangsters were at, and I usually didn't know what time it was, and so I didn't know either when I was there. So you do whatever you want in this song. Started out so normal, it started out so clean. Since the Chiefs pulled ahead, it's all been mean. I don't know what I don't know. You don't know what you don't know. They don't know what they don't know. No one knows. It's been so hard for so many good ones are gone. If you think your life is over, well then you're wrong. It's New Year's Eve in the city. It's New Year's Eve in the country. It's New Year's Eve in your car, wherever you are. Years they seem to be so short, the days they seem to be so long, and that all changes today with this song. It's all sunshine and roses. Okay, maybe it's not. Sometimes you smile and your love is all that you got. So many, and they keep adding up. Well, here's to one another. I'll raise your cup. It's New Year's Eve in the city. It's New Year's Eve in the country. It's New Year's Eve in your car, wherever you are. Tomorrow's always a new year. We'll see where it lands. Spend it with your family and your friends. May your love be with you the whole year through, and not just for this one, the next one too. Thank you. So it's been said to me one time that there are more songs out there than a person could listen to in their entire lifetime. And that really caught me, because 3 and 5 minute and 15-minute songs, that's a lot of those in a person's life, even if you live a long time. But in theory, they're saying you'd never hear the same song. And it kind of got me thinking, if there's so many songs out there, how do we come across the songs that we hear? And so sometimes someone tells you to listen to a song, and so it's referenced to you, and sometimes you listen to it, and sometimes you hear it on the radio, and they play it again and again and again, and sometimes you just happen to be somewhere where someone's singing a song that you never heard before. It's basically tonight. And, you guys are here now on purpose to hear some new songs, and I really appreciate that. This one is called Tree Rings. Well, they say there's more songs than you could ever hear. Sometimes it's on the radio, sometimes perfect circumstance. Maybe it melted your face, made your feet dance. Out of all those favorite songs, the best ones are sweet life. It's magic of the moment that makes your soul come alive. I sing this song for me, but if you have heard it now, I hope the genuine attitude comes through somehow. Some of them live shows, they play to a sold out crowd. Some of them live shows only play to make the guitar loud. Most of the time there's no one around me when I play and sing. It's just the trees are listening while they grow another ring. I sing this song for me, but if you have heard it now, I hope the perpetuality it comes through somehow. Music sound, it travels about as far as it can go. It's out there waiting for a special place to grow. These songs, they find you way more than you ever find them. It may not be a bag of goods, man, but it comes from within. I sing this song for me, but if you have heard it now, I hope the serendipity it comes through somehow. It came through somehow. I've never owned a cow. Thank you. All right, we'll throw the harmonica back on. All right, different one here. Do a little health check on the guitar. I noticed earlier it was a little cold and damp in here. Okay, so this one doesn't really tie into the Ozarks, I know. I don't know why, but I just want to play the harmonica again, pretty much. But this is a Tom Petty song. Tom Petty's a great songwriter, of course, a lot of good songs that a lot of people know. One interesting thing about him and the Ozarks, at least Arkansas, when I was trying to find some way to tie Tom Petty to the Ozarks, he didn't play here his whole career until 2017. He played in Little Rock. Didn't know that, but there's your Ozark tie. So anyway, this is Mary Jane's Last Dance. Yeah, she moved down here. Yeah, she grew up. Good times. Alright, we're gonna start this whole thing over.
Never heard of Indiana?
Indiana, thanks. I was trying to think of the state. That's not the Ozarks either, is it? She grew up in India. Yeah. Alright.
I've lost it, dude.
Woo!
Grew up in Indiana town. That's right.
She grew up tall in the Indiana town and a good-looking mama who never gets around. But she grew up tall and she grew up right with the Indiana boys on the Indiana line. Yeah, she moved down here at the age of 18 and she blew the boys away this morning they'd seen. I was introduced when we first started grooving and said, dig it, baby, but I got to keep moving. Keep moving on. Let's dance with Mary Jane one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this time again. No, I've been told you never slow down and you never grow. Time's screwing up, time falling down. I'm tired of myself, I'm tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes. Got to put on that party dress. Buy me a drink and sing me a song. Take me as it comes, 'cause I can't stay long. Let's dance with Mary Jane one more time to kill the pain. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from the hotel room. Nightfall will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes. Got good on that party dress. Too old to cry when I woke up alone. Hit the last number and I walked to the road. Let's dance with Mary Jane one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this time again. Thanks, Aaron. So I really like being at these festivals. I like to attend them. We go to quite a few. I like the ones that are multiple days, just like this one. Of course, this is pretty unique, being indoors. A lot of times we're camped out on the hillside. We go up the road here to Hillberry. There's a lot of good ones around here. And so to people who haven't been to one of those festivals, it's music all the time and a lot of like-minded people like this. You're together all the time for 4 days. And a lot of funny things happen. So I kind of try to describe what those festivals are like. And then some of the sayings that I've kind of came across over the last few years. One year over at Hillberry, it was raining. You usually get some rain over that 4-day span, and everybody's hunkered down in their tents. And it was about 2 in the morning the last night, I think. And morale was kind of level, probably. There wasn't a whole lot going on. And up from the hill, in the middle of the night, everyone's still awake, and you hear someone yell, "Hey, keep it down over there. We're trying to party over here." Yeah, that was our response. Everyone started laughing. And, like I say, everyone's hunkered in their tents, and that really kind of brought people out and got everything going. A lot of times it's cold at these festivals, so we bring fire pits. And not everybody can bring a fire pit, So if you have one, you usually share with people. And And my buddy Bingo is the best seller of free fire that there is. I mean, he can get people to come up to the fire and warm up, you know, and so we have a lot of free fire at these festivals. So this song is just kind of about all those festivals. It's my festival song. Headed down that highway, I'm headed home. All by myself, but I'm not alone. I hear these voices, they follow me around. In a few more miles, I will see them make that sound. It's settling to a place to be, where the music jams and the fire is free. There's plenty to eat and lots of beer. Keep it down over there, we're trying to party over here. Here comes a crew, they're coming in one by one. No doubt about it, about to have us a lot of fun. The camping's growing, it'll be full soon. Won't be long until I hear my favorite tune. It's settling to a place to be, where the music jams and the fire is free. There's plenty of smoke and lots of beer. Keep it down over there, we're trying to party over here. It's a different place from day to night. You can lay down early, but you will still see the light. The music's loud, and it's here to stay. For a while, few, it's all one long day. It's settling to a place to be, where the music jams and the fire is free. There's plenty to hear and lots of beer. Keep it down over there, we're trying to party over here. It's dark as ever, the stage lights up like a lamp. Music all around us and there's lots of it played in the camp. Trip's almost over, it won't be long. To the next festival, we're gonna play this here song. It's settling to a place to be, where the music jams and the fire is free. There's plenty to hear and lots of beer. Keep it down over there, we're trying to party over here. Thank you. So, you probably heard of the band Arkansas. Perfect. And so they had a big influence on helping me get to playing. And so I'll start off by playing one of their songs. It's kind of a tribute. If you've heard their song Paralyzed, try to kind of carry what they do with 4 with 1 anyway. So I'll play one of their songs, and I got some stories about them on the next one. So this one's Paralyzed, an Arkansas tune. Paralyzed by your pair of eyes, and been a while since I've seen your smile, baby. I can't wait, no, I will not hesitate, 'cause been a minute since I've been out there. I got time, but I ain't got time to waste. I'm sitting here for hours watching sunlight turn to shade. Better find a better way. Put some jingle in your pocket and put that on your trade. When I got $25 to my name, really have much love, but my looks about to change. Well, I got my name. Didn't have much love, but my looks about to change. Paralyzed by your pair of eyes, and been a while since I've seen your smile, baby. I can't wait, no, I will not hesitate, 'cause been a minute since I've been up in here. I ain't broke, I ain't rich, I ain't living that high life, so ain't digging no ditch. I ain't broke, I ain't rich, I got problems that money won't fix. I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much love, but my love's about to change. I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much love, but my love's about to change. Paralyzed by your pair of eyes. Been a while since I've seen your smile, baby. I can't wait, and I will not hesitate. Been a minute since I've been up in it. I got time, but I ain't got time to waste. I'm sitting here for hours watching sunlight till you shake. Better find a better way. Put some jingle in your pocket and look back on the trail. I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much luck, but my luck's about to change. Well, I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much luck, but my luck's about to change. Paralyzed by your pair of eyes. Been a while since I've seen your smile, baby. I can't wait, and I will not hesitate. Been a minute since I've been up in it. I ain't broke, I ain't rich, I got problems that money won't fix. I ain't broke, I ain't rich, I ain't living that high life, so ain't getting no ditch. I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much luck, but my luck's about to change. Well, I got $25 to my name. Ain't have much luck, but my luck's about to change.
Thank you. We came to the folk festival here a couple years ago, and we got to see Arkansas and Todd Snyder, and we had a great time. Let me get a little health here again. All right. Only got 2 more songs, you know, but I mean, it may as well be good. Okay, so we came to that folk festival, and we got to see Todd Snyder down there at that, I can't think what it's called, not the amphitheater, but the place down the road here. And we came over here to see Arkansas, and we got in the lobby, and we kind of moseyed our way up here, but it was full, so we couldn't get in. The good thing is that that night, we were able to hang out just outside and kind of listen to most of it. But I've been working on this little guitar piece and got back to the house. I was real inspired from the whole weekend of music, and just kind of came up with this. It's kind of about different artists, mainly local artists, and it says Eureka Springs in it, so I mean I had to play it. So this one's called In My Dreams. I did go see a guy by the name of Tommy Emmanuel. If you've ever heard of him, he's a phenomenal guitar player, like unbelievable. And in my dreams, I sound like him in this song. But, so it's called In My Dreams. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Play my guitar in a deep dark hollow. I play it in Eureka Springs. I take this thing with me everywhere I travel. I play it in my dreams.
You should hear it in my dreams. It sounds like no other thing. The road goes on forever and the party never ends, and it never will. With steep, great, sharp curves on ahead up on yonder hill. They told me long ago at that Arkansas show. Taco Tuesday on a Friday, a box of rain is sighting. We'll never miss a show on Sunday. The dead really jam that night. They try to steal your face, the place like no other place. Well, don't forget about music in Branson and in Mountain View. There's bound to be something in the air that appeals to you. We'll open up your mind, see what kind of music you can find.
Thank you. So I got one more on here, and I kept talking up Arkansas to the last part of this show. And so what's happened is March of last year, you know, I played around some of my life with the guitar and banjo a little bit, and thought I might try to do something solo. And our first goal was to open up for Arkansas. So two of them are from the River Valley down there by us, and we were able to make that happen, and I got to open for them in May. And so that kind of kicked this whole thing off. And I'm a little old to be trying to start something new, you know, but I'm going for it. And we're having a lot of fun. And so we got to open for Arkansas and a few other people, and then they were so gracious to let me play here. So this next song is one that, when I was coming up with these songs for that show, basically was about leading up to the Arkansas show and then playing it. But it's definitely now expanded way beyond that. And so I'm very grateful to be here, and I'm so happy that you guys came down here to watch. I really appreciate it. So this one's called Paradise. Picking outside one day as the air filled with snow. Bush called to tell me about that Arkansas show. Said they're coming to Clarksville and that the show is free. I said, wouldn't that be crazy if the opener was me? Never played anywhere, never sang my songs out loud. Friends and family graciously have been my only crowd so far. Yup. The team was built, plans were made, and calls on the phone. I started playing every day at home, my stage at home. More and more songs, they come and jumped onto the paper. Got a call to confirm the gig about 2 weeks later. We were so excited that a path to dream begun. Started a revolution of grassroots fun.
said yes, the red canoe said no. I like to thank Andy for the debut show. Was the first live show for me and them. That's something guaranteed to never happen again. Victor DeMar said yes, so we were on the go. We packed up the van and we hit the road. Yep. The day finally come that I have dreamed about so long. It's kinda like I pictured him, I living out the song. Backstage is wild like they all say. In the sunshine I'm making hay. Best view of a concert that I have ever saw. Standing right here, right now, looking at you all. Yep.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. JP Stringfield. And there's free stickers. There's some in your seat. There's some on your way out. Thank you all very much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.